Hello there, everyone. Ashnflash here. Welcome back to another Ashncast. It is episode 16, and I'm joined, as always, by Just Too Good.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, good
Yeah,
content.
so we're gonna talk about Pikachu a little bit later on, but we'll start things off with the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
what were your initial thoughts? Like, what did you expect? Like, what did you expect going in, and then you know what I mean?
Um. Well, I was not hyped for this movie. I mean, I liked Homecoming, but I'm like, Endgame ended stuff for me perfectly. I was like, I could not see a Marvel movie for the rest of my life, and I'll be good
Mm-hmm.
because it was such a great wrap up of everything and just a culmination of all the stuff from the past few years. And then that trailer comes out, and they start talking about, well, spoilers for the trailer and potentially the movie. They start talking about multiverses.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
Spider-Verses.
yeah, I'm like, okay, this just got interesting. And I think they showed too much in the trailer, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I remember going into Homecoming
Mm-hmm.
thinking, boy, these trailers are
Showed
showing
way too
way
much.
too much.
Mm-hmm.
And then going in, I'm like, my goodness, they saved like the best stuff for
That
the
is true.
movie.
That is true. You're right there.
Um, and I don't really ever remember being worried like that for a movie
Mm-hmm.
before. I don't know why it was that, but I remember being
Well, I
really
remember. I
concerned.
remember
So,
Amazing Spider-Man. I felt like they showed too much Amazing Spider-Man 2, and
mm,
that turned out to be a garbage movie. But it's Sony in general. I think they're just bad with trailers. But then again, like you said,
maybe, yeah,
Homecoming didn't really spoil much as we thought it did. But
yeah,
like in this trailer, for example, they showed Michelle MJ finally
yeah.
announced that she's Spider-Man. I'm like,
I don't like that.
yeah, you could have what that she found out or that they showed it.
That they showed it. Well,
Yeah, I
and
was
that
like
she.
they could have.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I was like they could have saved that for the movie. That's like
S-
a big
s-
point.
Someone said, now this could be fake, but
Mm-hmm.
they said that it was that like it's just a projection of Mysterio or whatever because he knows.
That
But
could
that's
be
my
a
problem though
thing.
with this Spider-Man. Unfortunately, like everyone knows who he is. You know what I mean? Like literally everyone.
What do you
Like
mean?
Shield knows, Mysterio knows, Vulture knows, MJ knows, Ned knows, Aunt May knows. Like it's just everyone around him knows, and that's kind of like that's a part of like I don't know. Like there's a lot of jokes that you can like be that can be made around that as well. I don't know. It's just an aspect of the character is like he should have a secret identity. Like
Well, I
I
felt
guess it
like
doesn't work in this universe though, but
yeah, it doesn't really. I mean, it makes sense to me because like nowadays, like we can't keep going with oh yeah, we don't know it's you, but like it sounds exactly like you. It's the same size, and like it's another thing was like I remember with the first Iron Man, I felt that at the end I was like, what? They revealed his identity? Like what the heck? I
yeah.
don't know how they're going to do anything in Iron Man 2. And then, it never became a problem. And
Yeah,
we
and
love
no
Iron
one
Man.
ever knew where he was until he said 1018 Malibu Point,
Exactly. Exactly.
which
Exactly.
I don't know,
So,
it's strange. But
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited for this. Like I liked he's like, I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's like, "Please, insert word. Please, you've been to space." Like I
I know.
love
I'm
that.
amazed they
Like
put
just
that word too in there. I was like,
yeah.
okay. I'm amazed they put that in the trailer, but
Mhm.
all right.
But I'm excited with like everything that this opens up, especially with the multiverse, with the Spider Verse.
Yeah, which
The
the Spider
directors
Verse
tweeted stuff
tweet. Yeah.
out.
What was
Yeah,
that about?
the director tweeted something out like something like, "Huh, multiverse, eh?" or something
No, no,
like
no.
that.
But the
So.
the, the tweet by the Spider Verse account.
Oh, was it by them? I thought it was by
No, no,
one
no.
of
The
the
picture. The
directors.
picture. The picture.
Oh, I don't
You know the
know.
picture that was like "See you in the multiverse." Did you see this?
I thought that it was something else that I'm thinking of. But
Did no, that was another tweet. Did you see the picture they tweeted out on the Spider Verse official Twitter account? Search it up.
see you in another dimension, and he's just looking into the thing.
Yeah, very weird, right? What do you think
Why?
that's about?
Well, they are working on.
This was tweeted like 2 days ago too.
That's interesting. I'm sure that I'm sure that they probably listen to people saying like it would have been cool if we had Andrew Garfield and stuff like that. Like I
Mm-hmm.
know they probably See, that movie was in development for a long time, probably before it was even
Hmm.
announced, right? So obviously the story was already in work. So I think that they're gonna take like what people wanted to see maybe in the first one and do that in the second one. But
Yeah, I will say this. Classic, I will say this. What was it? I have a theory. I feel like Marvel was like, yeah, we can't have Tom. Please don't put Tom Holland in here.
mm.
Even though I think it might have been ultimately Sony's decision, because they were
Mm.
worried this movie wouldn't be received well. Because I mean, Sony made Venom, and
They
it's Sony.
revealed all the suits. I'm sorry to cut you off, but they revealed every single suit
What do you
that was
mean?
in the display case on April 14th. I don't know how I missed this. Anyways, it's on their Twitter. That's really cool.
Oh, I didn't even see that
There's
either.
some from like 3 of them are from the PS4 game.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's pretty cool.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. But yeah, so I feel like now, since Spider Verse was well received, Marvel's more open to there being an MCU connection with Spider Verse.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That's a good point as well, that it did so well. It won an Oscar.
Yeah, it
Maybe
has a
they're
freaking
like,
fan base I've never seen. Like this fan base is like they love Spider Verse. You ever see the Twitter
mhm,
Spider Verse fan base?
no.
It's crazy. Like
And it's
Spider Verse
getting
has a
like,
freaking fan base.
it has the show coming out. It has like all these
Hmm.
other like sequels and stuff. Like, that's great.
Yeah,
I
for
loved it a
sure.
lot.
I mean, it's a great movie.
And it's
So
exciting.
it was deserving.
hmm I just thought of something else that I just wanted to talk about quickly.
Go for it.
Spoilers for Endgame, even though the date has passed, that we can talk about it publicly. But it's really interesting. While like people are like talking about like which snap is Nick Fury talking about? Like, is it
Hmm.
the original snap? Is it the one that Hulk did? Is it the one that Tony
I
did?
didn't even think about that.
I'm pretty sure it's probably the one that Tony did because of all the time travel involved and
I
stuff.
was just
But
assuming it was the original Snap, but I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
Anyway, so it's interesting because there's this kind of feud going on. For some reason, I don't know why, but the directors and some of the cast members and stuff and the writers are still going on a press tour for this. Like, they're still being interviewed for Avengers Endgame after
Really?
the movie's already come out. So this
I didn't
past
know that.
week, they're having all these interviews and they're like specifically asking them like, "What's up with Gamora?" And the one of the Russo brothers said, it'll be hard for Quill to like deal with searching for her, whatever. And if he inevitably finds her, then if he wants to start up a relationship, whatever, then he has to like start from the ground up because blah blah blah. Like they never had those
Hmm.
moments and stuff like that. Then the writers are saying, no, no, no. Like she was snapped away in like with Tony's snap, she
Hmm.
disappeared as well. They
Hmm.
came out and said that. And with the whole Captain America debacle with whether or not he's
Yeah.
actually a part of that timeline. I don't know what group it is, but one of the either the directors or the writers, one of them is saying that he came back at the last minute, whatever. Like he just came from the alternate reality, sat on the bench and waited.
Hmm.
And then another one is saying that no, he actually like existed in that timeline the entire time. So I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
really
weird.
strange to see like that normally they have all this like figured out. I don't know why there's all this like there's just continuous stuff like that. Um,
Yeah,
so
I
I don't
I
know.
would personally take the Russo brothers' word over anybody. So
But ultimately it doesn't matter because James Gunn can just come in and do whatever he wants in Guardians
that
3.
is true too. Which, speaking of that, did you hear that Michael Rooker was cast as King Shark?
A rumor to be, is it official or
I
is
thought
it
it was
just
official. I don't know. Am I being wrong?
I saw that
What do you think about
when I
that?
got out of the movie today. I think it's weird. In talks to play, yeah. I think that's really weird. I don't
Good
know.
weird or bad weird?
Um, I don't know. I don't really care. Like for some reason, King Shark has such a love on the CW verse.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know. I don't really care. And
Well, they were saying.
I'm still
Didn't they
so
say
confused
that?
what this movie is. But
Didn't they say that Dave Bautista was gonna play a character or something like that? I thought
yeah,
it was supposed to be King
yeah.
Shark, but there you go.
There was, yeah, there, and there's even there's a rumor that his brother Sean Gunn is going to be having a role as well.
Huh, interesting.
Anyways, so let's talk Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
Season 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I and everyone just clicked off the video. But
Yep.
what do you think?
We should
Are you
really put
what are
time,
your
I think we should put
Yeah,
timestamps.
I want to work.
That would be good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
We'll
in the
see, we'll
image.
see.
Yeah.
But what do you think? What are you thinking?
Man, this is such a great like theme. The theme is so cool. Like,
Mhm.
I love the trailer. That was so awesome.
Yeah, with Peely.
Yeah, that was so awesome. He better be a pet, but like also that it's Jonesy and he's old and like everything makes sense. Like
Yeah.
a lot of these skins, like I thought it was a Scarlet Defender. Also, the no one of the no skins seems to be like another outfit that's like futuristic now. I like that continuity there.
Hmm.
Love the idea of neo tilted towers. All
Yeah.
that is fun, but I don't like it because of one reason.
Well,
Well, two
two.
reasons. You know exactly what it is.
I saw, yeah.
They took my two favorite guns out of the game.
Hmm.
The suppressed, which I
Well,
can
you were
live
coming
without,
around
you know?
from yeah, yeah. You were kind of done with it, anyways.
Well, I
But you
liked it
did,
a lot, yeah, but
yeah,
there's one that is extremely important that I don't know if I could play without it. Like
yeah.
this pump shotgun. That is like literally my favorite part of the game was killing people with the pump, you know, besides the
I
interaction.
But so at least for me, when I started playing Fortnite, I was so bad with the pump. I always grab the tack because like I'm just
Hmm.
I
Same here,
with
same
my
here.
hands and everything. That's where we started. And then you came up to work up to the pump. Like I was doing
Yeah.
Turtle Wars and stuff this week with the fans and like I was getting really good with the pump. And then they just got rid of it. And to
Yeah.
me, at the end of the day, it's just a weapon. And this new one is even more skill based. Like it is so precise,
Because that
and it has so
sucks.
much range, and it's really really good. Like the more that you get to know it, like you have to have really good aim for this. But yeah,
I don't
that's what
know.
I
I
think.
like to me it's like I don't know. I again maybe I will grow because most of the guns I hated now I love. So maybe I'll grow on it. But like it's dismotivating to play now because like that was my gun. Like I don't like tax that much. I do
Hmm.
not like this new one at all. Like
It's
and
really good.
but
Trust
yeah,
me.
if it is really good,
I've
yeah.
been
But
playing a lot today. It's really good.
okay, all right. Hopefully I'll get used to
Um,
it because if not, I mean I'm gonna be dismotivated to play and you know I wasn't really
this
playing that much before this, but like the
that's
new
yeah.
Neo Tilted and all this stuff was awesome. But yeah,
Oh,
go on.
yeah. The I was told a stat today that 50% of the kills in Fortnite are from the pump.
Mm-hmm.
50%. That's outrageous.
But
Like,
it's you know it's such a popular gun and it's
but
beloved.
yeah,
Let's
I
be
don't know.
honest.
It should be more balanced though, I
Literally,
think, across everything.
I mean
You
there's a
know?
place in Neo Tilted called Double Pumps. I mean come on.
Is there actually?
Yeah.
Oh wow. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like the skins too much. The only one that I like is the Jonesy one. The rest of them I don't care. I'm never going to wear them.
I agree actually.
They're all pretty boring. I
There's
don't
no
like the
stupid
tier
skin this
100's
season.
fine. Like it's fine. Like it's pretty good. It's
Meh.
better than okay. Like
It's like
Lux
Lux level.
was worse. Much worse, I
I don't
think.
know. It's
Like at
Lux level
least
for me.
yeah, but at least this has like an actual cool progression. She was just here's my colors. Who cares? Like you're a tier 100, step up. Like look at the tier 1s and 2s like I don't know. Anyways, but the
Yeah.
locations that they added are just fantastic. They've changed. I don't know. I couldn't be happier
Oh
with
yeah, the locations and
Tilted and
all that is so awesome. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah. And speaking of locations,
Wait, hold up, wait. It's I think that this is the best start of a season locations wise in a while. Like probably since
uh,
Paradise, I would say, because Paradise was kind of
yeah,
revolutionary to me. But like, you know,
that's
I like
true.
the
When I
snow
saw
place,
like
but
the
the snow place,
sand, the
yeah,
dust and stuff, or dirt, I was like, what am I trying to say? Like the sand and
the
stuff in that area, I was
desert.
just like, oh my goodness, like this is crazy.
That was crazy, yeah. And
Um,
Lazy Links, which rest in peace.
Oh, lazy, I love though.
Yeah. Lazy Lagoon, eh.
I
I
love
like.
lazy.
I don't know. It got old quick. It's. I don't know. That last season. I don't know. It got old quick. That was my
It
review
was
of
so
it.
quick. I feel like well, it was short,
Yeah.
but it just started. Um,
Yeah.
they've done some other subtle stuff. I also don't want to spoil, but yeah,
Subtle stuff. Interesting.
yeah. But anyways, oh, and Polar's still there, so I'm happy about that because I
And
love
also,
Polar.
yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but I thought in the beginning trailer that they were going to go into the bunker. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, I thought that when you go to Neo Tilted, also it's not alliterated. Stupid
Oh,
them, I pisses
dang it!
me
I did
off.
not notice that. I did not notice that. You
It's
were.
like the
That's.
bunker or the block. Like
Oh, yeah.
everything
That's
else
actually a
is
good
fine,
point.
but
Neo Tilted is a cool name, but you know, I
disappointed.
get it. Yeah, I didn't even think that it wasn't
It
a
could have
word.
even been Neo Tilted Towers, maybe, but maybe that would be
Yeah,
too big. But like, I mean, three words, three letters. I mean,
yeah.
anyways, um, but speaking of locations, there is something very interesting at the mall, and the what is it? Mega Mall? Is that what it's called? Mega Mall, yeah.
Mega Mall.
And inside one of the shops, I was playing this earlier, and I don't know if I said it to Jordan when we were playing duos. I was like, oh, I'm in like an ice cream parlor, and in my head I'm like, oh, that's interesting, ice cream parlor in the mall, whatever. And then we left, and I didn't think anything of it. Like I didn't look behind me. Then I'm watching someone's video, like breaking down all the new locations to see if I missed anything. And they turn around and they're like, yeah, here's Scoops Ahoy. I'm like, wait, what? And I wasn't even watching the stream. I just turned around because I knew the name, and I was like, oh
It was
my
because of
goodness.
our
I was
series.
freaking out. It was because of our series, yeah, and watching
Yeah.
the trailer for season 3 of Stranger Things. I was like, wait, what? And I quickly looked it up, and no one was talking about it at the time. And I pulled it up, and like the logos are identical,
Legit.
identical, and I don't know what this means. Like,
Same. I the '80s thing in the beginning. You remember the trailer had a little bit of an '80s vibe. To
and
it.
there is an arcade in the mall as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's interesting. But what was I gonna say? I think though, when does Stranger Things 3 come out? Season 3. I think isn't it July or something?
July 4th. July 4th.
July
A very
4th.
special day, right?
When
Ashton?
does
Come on.
Yeah. Independence Day, right?
Yep.
Oh, I actually got it right. Thing. Fortnite season 9 end date. I'm pretty sure that they end in July so that they can wrap things up for their anniversary for season 10, because it'll be 2 years, I think.
For season 10.
I think it'll be wrapped up around that time.
Do
So
you
I
think it
wonder
would
if
end then? Oh, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. It would be July again.
Yep.
A good point.
I remember seeing the end date a while ago, but anyway, so it's gonna be around that time when the season comes out. So it'll be interesting to see what they'll do. I'm like, I
They
don't
might
know.
do. They might pull Avengers and do it at the end of the season.
I wonder if there'd be.
But
Oh,
what would
there's
it
so many
be?
potentials, like running away from demigorgons and stuff
That would
like
be.
that.
If
That's what
they,
I'm really
if they
hoping for.
replicate the freaking Friday the 13th game that released recently, please do that. That would be cool.
Or an upside down version of the island.
That would be cool.
Oh my goodness. Because they decorate it for Halloween. How hard
Yeah,
would it be
no,
to
that's
just?
True. No, you're right.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's all the news I think that we have.
Yeah.
Anything else that you can think of that?
Nope.
All right. So we're gonna talk about Detective Pikachu.
Oh, you could talk about wait. There's 3 new Star Wars movies.
Oh yes, you're right. So Celebration was like 2 weeks ago, and then like 2 weeks late. Oh, at Celebration they're like, yeah, we're gonna just take a break from making Star Wars movies. We're just gonna cool things down a little bit. 2 weeks later they're like, all right, 2022, 2020, 2024, 2026, yeah, December. We're gonna release one every 2 years.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay,
Taking
that's
a break.
interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
But it'll probably be I can't see it being episode 10, 11, and 12.
Oh, I
Like,
hope not.
That would be so foolish.
People are acting like it is. Please.
I think it'll be the Game of Thrones director trilogy, or the Ryan Johnson one. One of the two. I don't know. I can't. Yeah, we'll see.
And dude,
It could be
Avatar-
completely separate, but
Avatar 2 got delayed again.
who cares? I'm still waiting to see like it be toppled. Like
I can't believe he sent out that thing today.
What did he say today?
Did you see it?
Oh, was that the Avengers thing that he tweeted it? Was that from
Yeah,
him?
that
Oh,
was
I
from
didn't
him.
realize that was from him.
That's why people are making a big deal about it.
He's so.
It's
bugs
just
me.
weird that like it's like the Avengers logo is topping over the Titanic. Remember Titanic was a real tragedy where all these people died.
Yeah.
Like I never thought. I don't think it's insensitive. It's interesting. Would tragedies nowadays, 100 years from now, be like that? I don't know.
Right. It's even still the same company. Like now he's working for Disney. Like
I know. Maybe that's why he's bent over.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm so done with it. I can't wait for that movie to come out, and just no one's gonna go see it because it's been so. It's not even like everyone that I talk to about it, it's not like hype like oh my gosh, like Toy Story 3, it's been 10 years like you know what I
Okay,
mean? Like it's
don't
just
act like Toy Story 4 is gonna be hyped though.
no. I'm
That's
not saying Toy
yeah.
Story. Well, I think okay. Not as much
I
as
have
Toy
not
Story
seen any
3.
hype
Not
for
as
Toy
much as
Story
Toy
4,
Story
unfortunately.
3.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I know,
Besides
but
us.
not as much as Toy Story. Like that's what I'm saying though. Even with Toy Story 3, like there's still so much hype around that, and even
Yeah,
with
for that,
like
yeah.
Incredibles 2, these
Yeah,
I'm
Incredibles
trying to think.
2,
Star Wars though, like
Star
even
Wars,
that.
Endgame, 1 year hype, yeah.
I don't know. To me, it's just like it's been 11 years or something like that, and I'm like,
Hmm.
I only saw it like last year or something like that. I don't care about this, but I don't know. We'll see.
I think it'll be a hit. I don't think it's gonna make.
I think it'll be a hit, but it
I
will
think it'll
not
make
make
over a
anywhere
billion,
near.
but I don't think it's gonna make anywhere near 2 billion. But who knows?
Supposedly they filmed all 4 already.
Yeah, I heard that. Which it's Disney started making this park, in
Yep.
hopes that it would come out 2014. That was the original release date. So this is so crazy.
No way.
2014, December 2014 was the original Avatar 2 release date.
Goodness.
So Disney's
What
probably like,
happened?
"Dude, hurry up."
And
Yeah.
I was talking about this today. The only reason that was so popular, that was one of the first movies in 3D, wasn't it? Like
Well,
one
not
of the
first, but it was like the
not
first
the
that
first,
they
but
really
it was
pushed for it to
yeah.
see in 3D.
Hmm.
So yeah.
And now,
But
yeah, I don't know. I feel like they need to do something. That's the only way that I don't know.
We'll
I
see.
don't know.
I mean,
We'll
they
see.
have to, and I think we always doubt. Well, not we, but the community always doubted James Cameron. They were like, Titanic will flop, Avatar will flop, and he's always pulled something really special. So we'll see. I mean, we'll
Yes, Terminator Salvation is something
see.
very special.
He didn't direct that. He did not direct that.
Well, he didn't direct it. He's still
That's what
executive
I know, but
producing.
yeah,
and-
we're not gonna. No, that doesn't count. I'm saying stuff he directed. Stuff he directed.
Okay.
Because the last movie he directed before this was Avatar. The last movie he directed before that was Titanic.
Really?
He doesn't direct anything. You could count this very small documentary he did, but that doesn't.
Yeah. Well, there's a documentary.
Yeah, like he only makes a movie every like decade or so. So.
And he did T2 and the first Terminator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Two
Surprisingly
very
the best
different
ones.
movies.
Yeah. And he did what? Deep Blue? Did he do Deep Blue Sea?
I don't
He
see
did
that
an
here.
ocean. I forgot what it was called. It's not Deep Blue Sea.
It's Aliens of the Deep. It's a documentary.
No, not Alien. No, wait.
He did Aliens, the first one. I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
yeah. He did whatever it's called. Movie that existed. Yeah. There you go. Great movie. Okay. Abyss. The Abyss. Sorry. It was The Abyss.
All right.
Okay.
I think we've given him too much attention.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. I know you hate him, but
I don't hate anyone.
I know.
I just dislike him a lot for his comments. Anyways, so Detective Pikachu.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, so excited. At the time of recording this, the series will be done. Yay!
Yes.
So you can check it out. It'll be linked at the end of the video and in the description.
All right. So if you gotta give your pretext of your Pokemon.
Oh,
love.
sure. My only ever experience to Pokemon has always been me being called Ash Ketchum, as well as and the only experience that I've ever had with it, okay, other than all the Pokemon Go people on the bus and stuff like that, all the stuff.
Did
with
you
that.
play Pokemon Go?
No, never.
Oh, you didn't even try it? A lot
Never.
of non-Pokemon fans tried it. You should have.
I will never. And what's it called? But my only like video game experience with it was Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and like, yeah, I love like Squirtle. Like Squirtle's my favorite Pokemon. So anyways, so that's my experience with Pokemon. I don't have I don't have very limited knowledge besides this series. I've like learned some of the names of them, but besides that, like right over my head.
My experience with Pokemon, dude, I grew up playing Pokemon. Pokemon Silver was one of the first games I owned individually, and Pokemon Blue soon after. I got it used from GameStop, and I played the heck out of those. Gen 1 and Pokemon Red, actually. I played them both differently. Gen 1 and Gen 2 were like my favorites. Never really got into Gen 3 besides Fire Red and Leaf Green. Gen 4, love, love, love. I think Heart Gold and Soul Silver are probably the best games. Diamond and Pearl are amazing. Gen 5 was amazing. Loved Black and White. Gen 6 was when it started getting very stale. I did not like X and Y. I did not like Sun and Moon. And I'm not going to get Sword and Shield. Didn't like Omega Ruby and Sapphire besides the soundtrack. So, I do love Pokemon. Loved the anime growing up, stuff like that. I saw the first movie in theaters, saw the second movie in theaters, I think. I think I have an Ancient Mew somewhere. Either way, with that being said, what do you think of the movie?
My
Because
other
you were hyped
experience
to
that
see
I
it,
just
yeah.
thought of
Yeah.
was having conversation or being near conversations like this when people just talk about Pokemon Silver.
Pokemon.
And it's the Charlie Brown wah, 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 and I'm just sitting there like and I don't mean like I don't want to offend you, but that's just how like I don't know, that's just like
Yeah,
everything
yeah, no,
goes
I know,
over my
yeah.
head because I like it means nothing to me. Like all I hear is Pokemon and then all these colors.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I understand. Yeah, Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald.
Yeah. But I think like going into this I was really hyped. Ryan Reynolds I think was the biggest draw obviously for me. But the world was really cool. Even though I don't really care for Pokemon, I think that the world building that they did here was
Great trailers.
From the trailers, yeah, not from the movie. From the trailers was fantastic. Like it was really great to see. Yeah.
So,
Non-spoilers. I don't know what I can say without non-spoiler. It was like I just said, the world building here is fantastic. Like the CGI on the Pokemon are just like, it's just amazing. I every single time that he was on screen, I wasn't even looking at Justice Smith. Like there's a scene where they're on a bench or whatever, and I'm not even watching him. They're both like talking, and like he's not doing anything funny. I'm just like I just keep watching him because it's so I don't know. It just looks so great.
yeah. I actually think that for the most part, the CGI
For the most
was
part,
great.
yeah, there was
because
some
there was
stuff.
some parts where like Pikachu would do something, and like Justice Smith would like move, and then Pikachu would do the thing.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then like Mewtwo, I thought looked horrible. Mewtwo was in the trailers.
Yep. Yeah.
So I thought Mewtwo looked really bad, and some other Pokemon that I don't know if they were in the trailers looked kind of bad. In terms of not like ugly bad. Because, like, for example, Mr. Mime I thought looked ugly, but it looked like Mr. Mime. Like, I thought that was really cool looking. But,
Yeah,
like,
he like the textures on. I don't know how to describe it. Just like the minute in
looked
seeing 3D
realistic.
was
It
really
looked
great.
realistic.
Yeah, it was so
that's what I'm saying.
strange.
There was some that didn't look realistic, and that's
The
what
mouth
that stood out.
sometimes as well.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't know. It was a little off to me. At least at the beginning. I don't know why. But as it went along, maybe I just got used to it. But I can't really say what I thought of this movie without spoiling anything.
Well, give a number rating.
Well,
Number
like
ratings are
doing
so
number
arbitrary.
ratings.
Did you like it or did
Honestly-
you not like the movie? Did you like it or did you not like the movie?
Walking out of it, I did not like it.
Okay. I thought it was very average. I was disappointed.
I see. I can't say anything.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, if you don't wanna, anything else before we go into spoilers?
I think we're good.
All right, 3, 2, 1. The Ryan Reynolds thing was horrible. Like
What?
when they revealed that he was the dad the entire time. There's
First
so
off-
many problems with this. Like
First off, I knew that was it because it was obvious.
because they never showed the face.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, if they do this, this is not going to make sense. And they did it, and it doesn't make sense.
It was just so dumb. Like they just
It
kept
was so
giving them
cheesy.
powers. Like it just.
Yeah.
Like they just gave Mewtwo, what? Oh,
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo. They just gave them it a
Yeah.
power. Like just hey, yeah,
People are gonna say,
I can
well,
combine.
In the anime, actually, he has those. Yeah,
Okay.
I know, but
Well,
it's
to
just,
me
like,
as a
plot
moviegoer,
convenience.
it's just it was so stupid. And if you can't realize that this Pikachu that you have been on this adventure for
Sounds
doesn't
like your
sound
dad.
like your father, like it was really
Well,
stupid.
there is a counter that he didn't see his father for a long time, so maybe he forgot how he sounded. But I still think it was pretty obvious. I'm like, come on. If
I don't know.
that was your father, you would have known.
It's not just that. It's
Like,
that.
you never even knew.
So he can. Okay. So if Justice, I don't know his name. Tyler.
No, it was not. It was
T-
not either of those.
What's his name? What's the kid's name? All
Todd
right,
maybe.
Justice
Chris?
Smith.
Justice Smith.
He
Yeah, just say Justice
he
Smith.
he could hear Ryan Reynolds, right?
Yeah.
But um, everyone else heard Pika Pika.
Yeah.
Why does he have the power to hear him,
I didn't even think about that.
regardless of the fact that it's like his dad in there? Why is that the case? When everyone else, when they joined with their Pikachu, was making the I forgot the duck's name.
Psyduck.
Psyduck sounds and all their Pikachu voices. It doesn't make sense. You made so many mistakes at the
I
end
think
with
you're
that.
using Pikachu for a word for like Pokemon. You're saying the Pikachu. You mean their
No,
Pokemon?
no. The Pikachu when he's talking.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that. That makes sense. But you said when they join with their Pikachu.
Oh, did I say Pikachu? Sorry.
Yeah.
When they join with the Pokemon, their own whatever, it's just. And they even said that they can't understand you. Meanwhile, she says, Psyduck,
Yeah.
stay in the car.
No.
Why are you
no,
doing
They
this?
could understand what they feel like they're saying. I didn't really have a big problem
No,
with that.
they said when
They can
when
understand,
the
but they-
when the
yeah, they-
Bulbasaurs came, he's like,
Yeah,
please, I need your help. She's like, they don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I know,
He's
I know.
like,
They said
no,
it,
but
but-
they understand what I feel. So when she
Yeah.
gives him a command, he feels the passion that she needs Psyduck to stay in the
She put her
car.
hand out. That one I didn't have a problem with. But I will say, now that you brought it up, I didn't even think about that. Why did they ever explain why he individually could hear his Pikachu?
Fate.
What he's saying.
And not just that, Ryan Reynolds said, I've been so lonely. It's been so long. How? It's been a couple days. That doesn't make sense. How would he know that it's been a long time, first of all, if he had amnesia? It really bugs me. I don't know why they did that. Just to put Ryan Reynolds in the movie? To like twist us to be like, oh,
it's-
what a
it's
shock.
It's like it wasn't even shocking. I don't get what they were like.
I've never face palmed in a movie before, I don't think, in recent years. I just face palmed when when I realized I was like,
That's funny.
I don't know. But I don't know. The story, it came to a very abrupt halt when they. Why did the Earth Pokemon why did that scene exist?
What Earth Pokemon?
I don't know what they're called. The ones that they evolved and then they were like the size of the entire Earth and they were moving and then they were falling.
Torterra.
Like what was the point of that? Just to have Pikachu get hurt?
because
like, it just-
action. That's why.
It just came to an
not a good
abrupt
reason.
halt though. Like they were like running away. They finally had information and then like they were being chased and then it just came to a halt when he got hit in the head by a rock.
Yeah, by the end, during that time, like the climax. Well, that
Yeah.
wasn't really the super climax. Like that was the third act, I should say. There was a lot of just random parts like that where it's just like, why?
Mm-hmm.
The movie already
And
felt short as it is, and it's like,
Yeah, I don't know. The Bulbasaurs, right? Saying that right? When they were walking, when he was carrying Pikachu, like they kept showing so many different shots of the exact same thing that I already saw in the trailers, and that's what I'm talking about when the movie came to an abrupt halt, and that's when people actually got up to go to the bathroom. I'm watching for this now, but
it's
like
supposed to be
I don't know.
sentimental.
but it was so slow.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
I
like
agree.
we're gonna go from the left angle, then the right, then like now from above. It just I get it.
It was like dragging on at that point for sure. And
I don't know.
it's like Mewtwo, like you said, Mewtwo just had all these powers that were just like plot convenience. There's so much plot convenience in this freaking movie that it annoyed me. Where it's just like, sorry for that background noise, but it's just like,
That's okay.
oh yeah, this happens because I was at this one part at this particular time, right when it was about to happen, so I'll have all this happen.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
go to
I
the
have this
docks and
power,
there's
you
the
know.
mime. Oh, he must be the contact.
Yeah.
And then
exactly.
And then they go to the other place,
Yeah,
the arena.
I'll tell you this, freaking Magikarp. Do you know what Magikarp is?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I didn't even understand why that scene. Like, why
Yeah.
did that happen?
Like
Just
first off,
because,
that's
just
like,
to pander to the Pokemon fans
Yeah,
that
no,
he evolved.
That's the thing. They should have earned that Gyarados evolution because I'll tell you this: if you've ever played Pokemon, you'll know that evolving Magikarp is the hardest thing ever. It is so hard because he sucks and he evolves at like level 30 something. So out of nowhere, it's just like, oh, all you have to do is give him a little bit of motivation. Justice Smith says, And then Magikarp just evolves that 1 second at a convenient part, and it's like that annoyed me because it was so convenient.
Yeah.
It didn't have any build up, and it was just so convenient to get out of that scene. And then he gets arrested or something, and then like another weird cut. It just goes to him with the old guy.
It was him going from character to character to character. Like first it was the cop at the beginning, like, hey, your dad died.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, here's the keys that somehow the police department would have to his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And then spare keys, not the keys, the spare keys. And then he went, and she was overacting in that scene.
Oh my gosh!
So
I was
much.
gonna say,
I was
in the
so
whole
worried
movie-
for the rest of the movie. She wasn't as bad for the rest of it.
I don't
but
know,
that
dude.
one scene, I was like, nah. That beginning, she's like, I don't even know what that was. I don't know what that was.
I was chalking it up at the beginning. I was like, okay, I've met people like this where they think they're like a sleuth or something like that. But then it just got annoying. I think the best actors in the movie were the old guy, the Asian guy.
Yeah, Davy Jones. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Justice Smith.
Yeah.
I thought they were good. And then everybody else, all the other humans were like...
The British guy was, yeah.
Yeah. And
the young British guy. And that was Davy Jones is the main
Really? Oh, look at you. Probably curving knowledge. But
yeah, Bill Nye.
Yeah, I thought that was bad. I thought Ryan Reynolds got annoying with his one-liners.
Really?
Yeah.
He never really got...
Okay.
There's a couple fart jokes like you said was gonna happen.
Yeah, I was like, great, I have to put that in. But
I
yeah.
don't know.
So
I don't know.
The ending credits were amazing though. I love the ending credits.
Yeah,
that was
when
my favorite
they
part of the movie.
yeah, that was cool to see them in that style, like the characters in that style.
Yeah, they had the manga style and they had the original Game Boy style for a second. I was like, yes, and yeah, as a Pokemon fan though, I think every Pokemon fan should see this because it's pandering. I mean, it's not it's the Pokemon parts. I guess like you said, one of the best parts of the movie is the world building. Because the parts that show Pokemon, none of that feels like pandering, I should say. It just feels like it fits in the world, and it seems like such a unique world, which is great. So if you're into Pokemon, definitely see it for that reason. It did get annoying to me, though, that like they only had like 50 Pokemon, and then they used the same Pokemon throughout the whole movie. Because think about it this way, Ashton. There's 800 plus Pokemon, but you would see the same 50 throughout the movie. It's like they only had that much of a budget to create those models. So like in the ending scene, you'll see like 3 of the same Pokemon in lines. 3 of the same Pokemon, 3 of the same Pokemon, 3 of the same Pokemon. And I felt like they should have done just more Pokemon varied.
Yeah. But yeah, I felt like when I was like, if this was, I'm trying to think of like an equivalent that I think with Ready Player One, when I was watching that, I remember being like, there's the Arkham Knight, there's Joker, there's Harley. Like that was like what got me hyped. So as a Pokemon fan, like going into this, I can only imagine like on like all this stuff like scuttering on the ground. I'm like, oh, that'd be so cool to like know what that was, and like on the telephone poles and stuff like that. Like to me, I'm sure that must have like I don't know. Like,
exactly.
That
it
was
it was, and they even made just references in the background to like the games, which was awesome. Just like little names and everything. Like for example, they said something T. I forgot what it was. It might have just been Poke T or something. But that's from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's such a small thing.
Oh, they said it a couple times. It was in his bedroom, or it was when he was going through the
place they went to with Jigglypuff.
Yeah, that too. Oh yeah, that was funny. I understood why the guy was sleeping at the bar. I was so proud of myself.
There you go.
From Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah. I don't know, but it left me like I was hoping, because I wasn't feeling the series. I wasn't feeling the series, and then I was hoping that the movie.
I'm in love with this series. Like this is a dream come true to see Lego Pokemon. So
yeah, I was hoping that the movie would make me more hyped, but I feel like it's just hit me even lower now. I should have finished the series before seeing it, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh well. But yeah, I was pretty. Again, as a whole, I'd give it like a 5 out of 10.
I don't know.
You'd probably go lower than me, which is okay. I
understand.
I might see it again, so we'll see.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot until like the end, and I just
that's
also they were like I'm gonna say it wrong every time. Mewtwo was like the most powerful Pokemon, and then like Pikachu just like sends it flying through a building. I'm like, all right, I guess Pikachu's now the strongest. Like it was just and he was Mewtwo is gone for like
Yeah.
a good chunk. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, which was weird. Yeah, there was a lot of weird parts.
And he just
of
got
it,
his
like,
powers back
where
when
people just disappear. Like didn't the girl disappear like when the Psyduck thing happened? Not the when Pikachu was dying, and then like she just showed up.
she went back to the car.
Oh, she did. Okay, okay. That explains
She
it.
said, "I'll see," because the Bulbasaurs were like, "Nah, you can't pass. You shall not pass here." And
Oh,
she's
really?
Like, all right,
Okay.
all right. They blocked her, and then
Oh, I
she's
didn't
like,
even
"Yeah,
notice that
I'll
part.
see you later."
I might have been nodding off at that moment. So
There you go. I don't
Yeah.
know. It was just, I don't know. I don't know. It was interesting.
it was so. But I had a moment of just like, oh my gosh, like I'm seeing all these Pokemon come to life. This is
What did you
crazy.
think of the beginning part with the Pokeball?
The Pokeball? What do you mean the Pokeball?
When they threw the Pokeball and he caught the little,
Cubone?
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a good start. I was like, okay, this is gonna be bad. Was that the guy from Deadpool?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay, good. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I
Dopito,
thought that
right?
was interesting. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. But
Yeah.
Cubone is cool. They even reference that that's its mother's dead skull, which is a dark thing from the video games. That is actually its mother's dead skull that he
Mhm.
wears around. So, you know,
Well, there,
there
you
you
go.
go.
If you want to check it out, you're probably coming over from there anyways. But
Yeah, we're probably going to if this gets popular, we're going to get a lot of hate because I'm already getting hate for my rating on Twitter. But
I don't think I don't know. The Rotten Tomatoes score went up from when I said to you because it was at 60 something
Yeah.
and then it went up to 70 and I can see it going down. There's
I don't
no
know.
way.
I could see
I'm
it
sorry.
flattening out like 70 or above, but I don't know if I would rate it fresh or rotten though because it's at a 5 out of 10. So I really got to think about it. I want to see it again and I'll figure it out then.
I know. I even like because I went with my dad and he called the gas thing in the balloons as well. He's like, "Oh yeah, they put the R thing in." I'm like, yeah." And then but like up until the end, I was like, "This is." Also, the movie only got good when Ryan Reynolds came on screen. Everything else up till that point was boring.
Oh really? I didn't mind that. Like I said, I liked Justice Smith.
All of those jokes with him and Dilpinder. I don't know his name in the movie. I'm sorry, but that's
yeah.
the name from the other thing. They all fell flat. Like just
I
never
was just
laughed.
like-
No one laughed in the audience either. And those are Pokemon fans as well. Like even
That's true.
the skull thing, nothing. No one laughed.
I was just like, oh, that's cool that he's trying to catch a Pokemon, and that was the only time they really tried catching a Pokemon the whole movie. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's cool.
Because they're all free in the other one.
Yeah, exactly. That is true. They're all free in the other place too. So, but yeah,
And what were the motivations to evolve?
well, basically in the game, well, it depends on the Pokemon. Like Pikachu has an evolved form that you got to give him a stone. But
I meant for the villain. Like
For
what
the
was his goal?
of what evolve? I don't even know.
I'm paralyzed. I'm going
Yeah.
to find
He wants to
secret
take over
bones
the
and recreate
world.
Mewtwo, and then
He thought he was gonna save the world, I guess, by I don't even know.
also why
merging
wouldn't you
them?
just create Mewtwo with the headset on when it's not conscious? Just put it on already. Like
Wait, create Mewtwo? What do you mean?
you know how because they made Mewtwo from the bones or whatever from the
Yeah, that was
original
20
one.
years before, yeah.
When you're making the headset, like put it on right away. Don't wait for it to escape. Like why?
Well, he didn't create Mewtwo. He didn't create Mewtwo.
Yeah, they did. They did in
I thought he
in the
didn't.
sign in the laboratory.
Oh, I thought they took Mewtwo. No, I thought they captured him from Kanto, which is it's another region.
Oh,
So-
you're right. You're right. That's
Yeah,
why.
'cause
Oh
what
wait,
was
but was that a
interesting was-
lie though?
No, well, I mean, I don't think so because that was actually in continuity with the anime of all things, and with the games. Like that means that this isn't the same world as the games and the anime. So I thought that was
Interesting. And people are saying that the one guy in the one tournament is Ash.
I don't think that's him, but maybe.
I don't know. Anyways, it was really good until the end. Until I face
Interesting.
bombed.
I thought it was just kind of average the whole movie.
Oh, until it stopped, and then it got like once it started rolling again, I was like, all right,
I like the Mr. Mime scene the most. I think that was cool.
that was really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
when
showed
they
a lot of that in the
to me
trailer.
when he came to Rhyme City, it reminded me a lot of Zootopia.
Yeah,
like-
yeah, that was good too.
That was really good.
Yeah, because we got to see some cool shots and stuff. I wish they did more of that in the movie. You know, just show more of the world. But like,
Yeah, like okay, like some of my favorite, and again, Squirtle's my favorite. Like when he was being used as a mop, I love that. When he was like spitting out the water to like,
yeah.
and then the
it was
guy came
cool
and
seeing their roles, you know, and then they
And
stopped kind of doing that. Like it was in the
Charmander,
beginning, yeah.
did you see Charmander in the background
Which part?
when they were in like the slums or whatever? Not the slums, but like the market area,
Yeah.
and Pikachu was walking on the stands, like walking from each place to place, and he got fed something as he was walking. Like it was just it's subtle little things like that. It
Yeah,
was
well,
so
there was
cute.
a lot going on,
And
which I liked. There was a lot going on screen that were like visual
yeah,
gags using these Pokemon. That was the cool parts, and they didn't do
in
that too much because they kind of did that in the beginning, and then they started
yeah.
doing the case, and it's like the case was nothing too compelling. That I wish they would have just showed more because it was so
Your dad's
plot
dead.
convenient.
No, he's
Yeah.
not. He's actually not dead. No, no, your dad's dead. No, he's not. I feel it in my jelly or whatever.
Exactly.
It was.
Yeah. It's like, and I predicted. I'm like, okay, he's gonna be Pikachu. Oh, but I'm like, they can't be that stupid to do that. But no, they did
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Jordan said he's like. I remember him saying a couple days ago. He's like, Ashton, I heard something about Pikachu, and I'm worried that it's true. And then when we were getting towards the end, I'm like, oh no, I know exactly what he's
Yeah.
talking about. And,
I mean, but
yeah.
I knew that from the start. I'm like, this is good. It's gonna be, but I hope they don't do that.
I don't know. Oh well.
It didn't even make that much sense, but whatever. You know, Mewtwo.
It's
power.
just a movie.
Yeah.
Except now, like the future, even like sequels, like it's just gonna be
I don't
Pika
even know-
Pika.
yeah, what-
like
yeah, exactly.
you can't go anywhere from here. Uh, I don't know. Whatever. And who's wait? Who, okay, never mind. So
What?
Justice Smith doesn't have a Pokemon now because his Pokemon was his dad, but then his dad was also has his own Pokemon that he is himself.
Yeah.
This movie.
It's just a lot, yeah. It was, man, yeah.
Anyways, anything else?
I don't have. I think we're good there. I mean, yeah. Again, I mean, I hope with the sequels they make it a lot more world based and just more interesting of a story. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
I
a
want
good-
to see
it's a
them
good
around the world.
baseline, you know, yeah. There's so much they could do, which is
Mhm.
cool.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I want to see like on a beach and stuff, like lifeguarding. I don't know what, like I don't know, just like cool. It was cool to see like the forearm guy like patrolling traffic, and he was like, oh, when the human became him, he was like checking out like his biceps and stuff like that. I thought
Oh,
that was
that's
really
cool.
funny. Like
That's
it's just
cool. I didn't
it's
even
little
notice that. That's
subtle
a cool
stuff.
background thing. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm sure there's tons of stuff that was missed,
Exactly.
but yeah.
Yeah.
See him smiling, thinking maybe I'm all right. Now I'm getting hyped up to work on it. That's good.
Good.
All right.
Oh yeah. By the way, we cut that character, so I'm sorry.
Oh
Yeah. Please don't tell me you started on it. Did you start on it?
no, I didn't start on it.
Okay. Yeah. You got replaced for Pancham.
All right. Yeah. Pancham. Mm.
Pancham, your favorite Pokemon.
We're gonna do some questions now. If you want to write in the comments, and we will try and read them the next episode. Golden Light Pictures says some questions for next episode. Who is faster, Flash or Sonic?
Oh, we didn't even talk about the Sonic movie trailer, did we?
Did we not?
I don't know.
Anyways, it's bad. They're changing it. It should look more like Pokemon.
Yeah, it's bad. They're
There
changing
you
it.
go.
This was part of their plan this whole time because realistically, I don't think they. Can
Someone
change
else
that.
said that. Yeah,
I-
that
a
they
lot of people are saying
purposely
it's-
made it bad.
Oh yeah, I mean,
That's
look,
crazy.
and it worked because everybody's talking about it.
It's true. Everyone's talking about that movie.
Yeah,
now.
and no offense, how Sonic looked, yes, it was terrible, but that's not the problem. I mean,
that is a
it looked
problem.
like a
but
garbage ass
yeah,
movie. I'm sorry, it
the-
looked terrible.
the story and the jokes just not. Anyways, it's just it's
Nothing
bad.
lands.
It's
the
just
only thing
bad.
that I'm gonna watch it for. Well, besides being a Sonic fan, so it's like this. Even if this was bad, I gotta see it. Like, I just have to see it. But like, Dr. Robotnik being Jim Carrey, and it's Jim Carrey from the '90s. Even if it's bad, I mean, I watched Mr. Popper's.
Oh, my
I watched
goodness.
Mr. Popper's Penguin, so that was.
It's just I don't know what that movie is.
Yeah.
Like it's just at least this I was excited for. That I'm
Yeah.
not looking forward to.
But you're gonna watch
one
it, be
bit.
honest. You're gonna be
I
watching
have to for this.
Exactly.
If it wasn't, I would not watch
it.
it.
No, you would still watch it. You
No, I
still
would
watch
wait
it.
for DVD. I would not go to theater. I had to pay $20 to go see Pikachu today.
Holy
No,
crap,
I'm
why
not
do you
doing
have to
that.
pay much?
$18.99.
Go to some cheap theater.
There's no cheap theater. Never mind. I can't say anything else. Who's faster, Flash or Sonic? I don't believe has Sonic ever gone back in time
From
from running.
from running, probably an expanded universe.
All right. Well, not to your knowledge, so Flash is faster. Um. Da, da, da. Uh.
I mean,
Any idea when the
Sonic
Harry
CD,
Potter
he
sets will be
goes through
revealed?
time by
Oh,
hitting
okay.
a signpost, and it's initiated by a speed, kind of like the DeLorean. But yeah. Anyways,
I
what are you
see.
saying?
Also, the rings in that. Why are they?
Doctor Strange.
Why are they portals? Why are they portals? Whatever.
Doctor Strange.
I know a little bit about Sonic, but I've never seen a ring turn into a portal before.
Well, technically, in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the big rings lead to the special stages. They're portals in a sense, so maybe that is accurate now. I don't think this is related in any way. But yeah. What are you going to say? Sorry.
Brickmeister asks, will you make a Pokemon CMF series?
No. Never. Alright, next question.
45 minutes is not enough, someone said about our Avengers Endgame series. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Do you think we will get another D2C? This is for the Avengers. If so, what do you want? I would like a Leviathan, especially because of its appearance in Endgame. Gandalf the Dark Bluish Gray said. That's a great name.
I could see just that whole end scene kind of being a thing. And you know what? That's even a better idea. Leviathan. I didn't even think about that. That's because I feel like they're going to make that next year. And like the end game, I was just saying the end game final battle, but that makes total sense. I think they'll do that. We'll get
with the figures that we
spoilers,
didn't get.
I guess. Yeah, we'll get.
We already talked about it earlier, but
yeah, like we could get like Professor Hulk thrown in there. We'll get like accurate stuff like Thor, stuff like that.
Yeah,
and it will sell like hotcakes, and I will buy it.
I agree.
All the other Marvel D2Cs have been out of scale. Like, come on, just make a minifigure scale one. People will buy it.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that for the year 10 of Marvel superheroes, that they go back to some other movies and do stuff like that. Like, I would love a Leviathan based off the first Avengers movie as a set, like Psy did.
Well, I mean, it's 2022. We'll get those. We'll get the Avatar 2 sets.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, there wasn't really any two other questions. Someone asked, did we watch the movie? Yes, we did watch the movie.
We did watch the movie.
And actually, a lot of people got confused with who was saying what last week. And I've gotten a lot of comments about, us sounding so similar.
No way.
There was the multiverse theory on the stream the other day when they were like, just what in another multiverse, Just Too Good's actually Ashnflash in Canada or whatever it was.
It was Jane Brick's bad. Something.
Oh yeah, you're Jang Brooks 2 or something.
Great content boy.
Anyways, everyone, if you want to ask us some questions about anything, favorite colors, whatever you want, if we'll do a Pokemon series, we'll think about it. But I hope that you enjoyed this week's Ashncast. Be sure to come back whenever there's news for the next time. And we'll see you all in the next one.